Hi, this is Lincoln,
This is Drew,
and this is the How Could You Doubt Proof podcast.
where we talk about how real life things and how they correlate to the Bible.
Welcome to the third episode of the podcast. Lincoln, take it away.
All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about courageousness according to the Bible and how that is shown in the real world. Because God up above knows that we need that. For the starting verse, I'm going to read one that I have on one of my favorite shirts. Proverbs 28:1. But the righteous are as bold as a lion. You see lions out on safaris, zoos, savannas, that too. And they look lazy. Honestly, they just sleep a lot until they hunt.
I mean, well, the females hunt. Males don't
Yeah.
hunt.
Males
are there to
are-
hold the ground.
Males are the protectors.
Yeah.
And according to the Bible, that's what men should be. They should be the protectors of the household. The Word of God says men are supposed to have more rule over the household because they should be the protectors. And that's what courage is. It's standing up for something that you believe in. It's making sure that you don't back down from any challenge, big or small, because you never know where that challenge might take you, right, Drew?
Yeah.
And
I mean, it doesn't matter what the challenge is, whether it's just like fixing something in your house, or it's I don't know, building an entire building. It's like, if you have God, you can help.
why be afraid?
Yeah.
And that's mainly what our whole point is going to be today. Courage means if you have God, then why would you be afraid? And so, courage is, like I just said, it's not being afraid, not being scared in this little corner, in this box. You have to break down the walls so that you can rise up. It's amazing to think that Jesus had so much, he was scared. And
Yeah, especially when he was
getting ready to be crucified,
yeah, because he was
sweating blood.
Yeah, sweating
he was
blood.
sweating blood. And that's an actual condition when someone is under immense stress that they start to sweat blood.
It is
And
crazy
because the vessels in their body pop.
Yeah.
But he still went through all of that torture for us. Like, wow. We wouldn't even be here if he didn't, or we wouldn't know him.
That's a courage.
And so, a lot of men today, and women, all people really, are afraid to have courage. What happened to little Johnny from the 1900s that used to climb the tallest trees, look over, and then throw a rock from that tree and accidentally hit a beaver or something?
Sitting in their home,
Yeah,
watching TV.
a beaver in their
food.
home.
No.
I'm kidding. But yeah, people today are afraid of what the real world will bring. And you hear people say, well, I'm not afraid. I can overcome this huge challenge right here. Okay, good for you. That's not...
Can you do it yourself?
Yeah, do you need help? Do you need someone to watch your back? Courage, and that's...
That's like weightlifting. Like,
Yeah,
you have the courage
a
to do it
spotter.
yourself, but you should have a spotter.
Yeah, oh, you should definitely have a spotter. Yeah, if you drop that, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you drop it on yourself.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna hit your ribs.
yeah,
Break.
and lifting 20-pound weights has taught me something. Always wear shoes. Always wear shoes, cause it hurts. But courage means having the faith to overcome a challenge by yourself, but it's always better to have someone to watch your back. God, he watches my back a lot, and I know he does because there's times, like yesterday, I'm 15, just got my permit, tried to drive my mother's car and almost crashed it into a light pole. Police, don't sue me. Don't try to arrest me either. But I didn't, and that's because I tried to steady myself, and my mom took control of the wheel. Hey, Thanks, God, for telling my mom to do that.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Not that wheel, Jesus. I love those memes.
You know.
If you know, you know. But that's why it's so good to have someone on your side. Your team is the people you can rely on.
Yeah.
Like in football. I mean, those guys don't go out there thinking they can do it all by themselves. I mean, some probably do, but they shouldn't.
Like the receivers need the quarterback, the running back needs
Exactly.
the lineman, the tight ends, they need the receivers and running backs to distract from
Mhm.
like it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody needs something from another player on that team.
Mm-hmm. And in baseball, the infielders need the outfielders in case
Just
someone.
catch it if it goes out there.
If someone tries to hit a home run
Vice
and
versa.
fails, they just wow.
And vice versa. I
Mhm.
mean, but they have a secondary plan with the pitcher. Pitcher does good. They don't even have to worry.
Exactly. And in soccer, we see this so many times in the real world. You need a team to have courage, is what my opinion is. Like, I feel that if you think you can do everything by yourself, you're going to accomplish nothing.
I mean, a team can consist of 2 to however many.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you can be a singular person, you can still be a team with God,
exactly.
which makes it
But
2, which is a team.
But the people who don't believe in God and think they can do it are kidding themselves.
I
Because
mean, they might be able to still do something, but
Yeah,
like
but-
it's something big.
exactly, that's what I'm getting at. You think you can go do this by yourself? Well, you're gonna fail. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but you just are. It's not gonna work out. And there's a couple of friends of ours who do rock climbing. The Schilling family. Respect. And so, our teacher and our friend, Lisa Schilling, she told me once while we were on a camping trip, Lincoln, you look like you would like rock climbing. And I was like, I don't have any fear of heights or anything. I'm not afraid of falling because, oh well, if I fall and die, I fall and die. That doesn't worry me. It may hurt
Many other people.
Yeah, it may worry other people, but you know, hey, I hope I know where I'm going. Praise be to God. And so I was like, well, Caleb, he's super dangerous. So like he's a risk taker by far. And I love that about him because he would just, while we were going on a hike, he started climbing a random rock formation, and I was like, with no safety gear, and I just stood there watching him like, please, dear Lord, don't let him fall, because I don't want to see that. And so I was just kind of giggling to myself, like, this crazy kid over here, and he's older than us. What is he, like 17, 18, 17?
17 sounds right.
17 sounds right. I'll ask Lisa. Or Caleb. And I was just like, he's wild. He doesn't care what anyone else thinks of him.
Yeah.
He has full courage that the Lord has his back and he can protect him. And we need more people like that. We definitely do in this world. Drew, do you have anything to add about anything I just said?
Well, courageousness you see a lot in the military.
By far, yeah.
I mean, sometimes they put on a look, but that look could also be them having courage but not wanting to show it.
Mustering themselves up, but trying to look humble still.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure as we're recording this, the Israel war is still going on.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of those military people over there are being brave. I mean,
Oh, they have to.
they have to be brave. Like, even if they're scared to go out there, you can still be scared but brave. I can't remember who the quote I saw it from, but it was something like, to be brave and courageous, you have to be scared of what you're going against. Because if not, then you're just not going to worry.
Exactly. And you should always have worry because it teaches us to be on guard. And it teaches us that we can't do everything by ourselves. And we need a higher power.
Yeah, like when I was playing basketball, I was told by not a coach actually, by a friend who, I'm gonna be honest, usually does not say the smartest things, does the smartest thing. This is probably the smartest thing he's ever told me. He's definitely not listening to this, but
Yeah, I was like, I hope he's not
some
listening to this.
of you might know who it is, probably not though. But he told me as a basketball player, treat everybody like they're the best player on that team, which is in the normal world speaks as, no matter what it is, treat it like
it's dangerous.
it's dangerous. Like even if it's like moving a TV, it's
Yeah.
like
Handle with care.
Like,
They don't
if you-
put that on the side of fragile boxes for no reason. Handle with care, treat like dangerous. Yeah, with guns they always say treat it like it's loaded, treat a firearm like it has
even if there's no magazine. in it.
exactly. Because you never know, there
Well, it
may
can
be
still technically.
there may be that one round still in the barrel that if you pull that trigger, it'll fire. Even if like you'd feel pretty bad if you pointed it at one of your friends and shot and he just or even if you
hurt their arm or they have to amputate it or something.
or if you shot yourself in the foot. I'm pretty sure that happened at the Evansville Mall once. Some dude was in the bathroom with a firearm. Listen,
What?
yeah,
It's like a concealed carry. That is
and he had the license for it. I'm pretty sure.
I would hope.
And he went to the bathroom and there was a round still in it, even though he took the mag out, and it fired, and it shot through his leg or something. I can't remember. But yeah, he was just poor guy trying to use the bathroom. I can't say restroom because that makes no sense to me. Like
Restroom.
restroom.
Ain't really resting.
What do you do?
I mean, unless you're taking
are you
taking a dump, you're resting your legs, kind of.
Are you like napping in the bathroom? Is that what makes it a restroom? But yeah, it teaches us that we need to be careful.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have to look up what verse it is, but I know there's some verse in the Bible that says, "Be on guard. I will be coming like a thief in the night." I can't remember.
The verse Lincoln is referencing here is 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 2. You know very well how the day of the Lord will come. It will come like a thief in the night.
Be on guard. It's in the Bible. Boom. Be on guard.
Yeah.
I will be coming.
There's another one. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord
I am
is
with you. Yep.
I mean, courageousness could even be if you're fighting a sickness. Like, I know with people with terminal cancer, a lot of the time, they're told to be courageous because at that point in time, they know they're gonna die. So you might as well just face it head first and live the rest of your life as you can.
One of our friends, Alyssa, her mother, and I don't know if she's listening to this or not. She's probably not because I haven't told her about it, and Drew does not, won't ever. I'm kidding. He probably
I don't know her very
He's
well.
he's gonna do it now just to prove me wrong.
I don't know her very well, so.
Her mother had cancer, and her mother, Felicia, is a awesome person. Like super nice, loves people, loves the Lord. But she had cancer, and it was like, I forget. I have to ask Alyssa. But she had cancer, and it was like very bad. But they removed the spot, and everything was looking good. I still pray for her because she said that the blood work she's having isn't very good either. But moving along.
Surgery takes some courage to go into.
Definitely.
I had surgery on my chest one time. I don't know if you've had surgery. She had surgery for that. A lot of people who have cancer sometimes go through surgery. Going through
Radiation is what hers was.
radiation is you're literally sending radiation into your body, killing your body while also killing the cancer.
Mm-hmm. And that's why her blood work is bad.
Yeah.
Because radiation is.
You gotta have courage, because it's like you're killing yourself by trying to kill the thing that's also killing you.
Exactly.
But I'm sure
It's so weird.
Yeah, but it works though a lot of times.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm sure that takes a lot of courage to be like, you know what? Let's do it on a monthly basis. I'm okay with losing my hair. I'm okay with all this other stuff. Let's do it. Because some people, like, that's expensive. Like, some people lose their houses or that kind of stuff. That or they just live with it. And I'm sure it's very hard for those people, but some of them are courageous, and with courageousness, you can get through a lot of things. And like Lincoln said, you get a team, and if you're with God, a lot of people win those battles. Not always. A lot of them do.
Man, why can't I think of it? What's the giant 9-foot dude? What's his name?
Lion?
Yeah, David and Goliath. Thank you. I couldn't remember.
We should have thought of this earlier. This is like the biggest example.
And huge. This short little boy. He was like what at the time? 12.
It is never really specified anywhere in the Bible his age, but it is assumed that he was a teenager.
He was young, and he went up against this 9-foot dude. And I've heard a song. I've heard this multiple places. A small rock can make giants fall. Like, wow. Mm-hmm. David and Goliath over here. He just whack right in the forehead, and and down goes Goliath.
Because it was a
oh,
team
how
of
the mighty
two.
have fallen. Exactly.
Team of two.
Him and God.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that took a lot of courage to do that, because I know the entire time of that story, the whole thing was they couldn't find anybody that would be willing to do it, and when they did, it would not be very well, or not end very well.
Yep. I think it said like over 100. I can't remember. Don't quote me on this because there's no exact numbers. But there was, I think, at least over 100 men they sent to kill him, and none of them came back. Like, wow. 9-foot over here, stomp on him, whack, you're done. Little fly on the wall. And so, whenever I heard that story, and I just thought it was really inspiring.
Okay, everyone, it's only going to be me for the news this week. Me and Lincoln pre-recorded this episode, and we decided that I would do the news while I'm editing the video. So, a little bit ago, an article came out about a woman being found dead at the Boston airport and a manhunt being launched to find the person who killed her. The lady killed's name was Margaret Mebitu, and she was not necessarily hers, but a vehicle. And authorities identified a 40-year-old man, Kevin Kangatha, as a suspect. They reportedly knew each other, so I'm going to assume they had something going on between them. It happened approximately 6:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, November 1st, and the killer reportedly got on a plane to Kenya, and they are searching for him. So, thank you guys for listening to this week's podcast episode. See you guys.